So last week, my plan is to buy the US indices. So I did go long on S&P 500 and I'm now making around £7,000 and still going. Hopefully some of you had followed our plan. But if you'd like to know what we're going to do this week, make sure you watch the full video. Thank you. Okay, so you can see this is S&P 500. Last week I took some profit. I've still got one running around £3,000 profit. My target is probably around the R2, 4,340.50 to around 4,400. So if I achieve that, I'll get another 7,233. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll do a full review video how I capture this trade and hopefully you guys can learn something from it. So make sure you do subscribe to our channel. Otherwise, you may miss that video, okay? So now, price looking okay. Let me just go down to 1 hour. I mean, you know, it's still bullish. It probably would have a little shallow retracement, but obviously don't want to break 4,200 and then should continue to go higher. But we shall see. Nothing is significant to slow it down. One thing that I like to point out, I use a lot to plan my trading for the week ahead is a website called Forex Factory. All right, I'll drop the link in the description for you guys. This will show you all the major news could happen next week ahead. So we have some CPI data from the Swiss and then PMI data RSM from US. So in this, we may see trigger another move higher from this if we have some maybe cooler data from the PMI. And then the first one is Australia. We will have the interest rate news on Tuesday, all right? We'll come to Forex in the next video, but something to watch out on that because the week after we have the Fed meeting coming in, all right? Continue on looking at this. We have the Canada interest rate, so we'll talk about that a bit more on the Forex. Apart from that, nothing much. We've got unemployment rate, employment changes for Canada. So not major news to impact indices, maybe some on Forex, which I'll talk about it a bit later. Back in the chart, so I'm not going to chase, I'm just managing the trade. If you do want to get in smaller time frame, up to you, all right? I'm not going to chase, all right? We do have a continuation pattern on NASDAQ. So what I like to see NASDAQ is continue to break this little resistance here and then pop higher to around maybe the 14,800. So maybe intraday on Tuesday, I might trade NASDAQ above the 14,600. Could be the plan for me. Yeah, but I will see. You know, I'm not going to chase around this area. I like to see it break the 14,600. With our recommended broker, it's very easy to set a price. So 14660 buy price. So when it breaks, I know. All right. I don't trade breakout. What I usually do is I will drop down to a time frame. 15 minute, 5 minute, depending on your preference. So let's see 15 minute, you can clearly see we have a bullish flag forming up at the moment. So what I like to do is see this cleanly break, come back for a retest, maybe Tuesday daily pivot. I could go long on this, all right? But short-term trade, so 2 to 1 or whatever, I will take profit on that because I've still got the trade on S&P 500. Dow Jones Industrial is great. I said it's very important that we need to see price stay above the 33,000. So we're cleanly breaking above. So nice. I'm not going to trade that because I prefer S&P 500 and NASDAQ to trade. So, but use that as a reference to your advantage. Okay. Russell 2000 bullish as well. I say it's important. Last week we stay above this 1730. We are now breaking resistance. So we could see maybe 1880, something like that, before we hit the resistance. Okay. Hang Seng had a bit of fight back. I have a member was asking me, did I trade Hang Seng? No. I live in the UK. I live in London. I don't want to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to trade Hang Seng. If I do see it end of day, I trade a daily bar or a 4-hour pattern. I don't mind that, but intraday on Hang Seng, no, I don't want to commit suicide. I love my sleep, all right? So plan hasn't changed. I still like to be a seller, so but collate that, you know, it could go back to 20,000, you know, range a little bit, but not yet. I'm not going to sell it yet, but it is on my list. Could be this blue box, but around 20,000 or under, look for good price action. We could, you know, have this sort of behavior. Okay, may not have this tank, so keep an eye on collate with the US indices. But if I do see weakness in US indices, Hang Seng will be the first one to sell. Alright, so that's all for me for the stock indices trading. Make sure you watch my next video for the Forex trading. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any question, drop me a comment. Take care.